Hey everybody, this is John for Pioneer Nexus MTG, coming at you with the top 5 Pioneer deck lists for the month of December 2022. As a friendly reminder, if you do like his informative videos, please consider subscribing to the channel, give me a thumbs up. So you ready for an exciting brand new Pioneer format brought to you by Brothers War? Who am I kidding, still the same decks. Mono Green here leading things off with new additions in the sideboard, mainly making Karn that much more of an obnoxious presence in the format. You think you finally have this cute combo deck to beat the mono green deck? Let's just add some Stonebrain to it. Meteor Golem wasn't strong enough? Just add Cityscape Leveler, makes it even stronger. Mono green, same old thing, slap some new paint on it, throw some new cards in the sideboard. Don't worry, it's still tier 1. Rakdos Midrange, still the best or second best deck in the format. Really didn't get too many new cards, although it did get Misery Shadow. Let's exile your opponent's resilient stuff against all your removal spells. Seems like a good plan, Wizards. Overall, deck plays out the same. Very good against creature decks. Struggles against mono green. Pretty good into the control decks. Struggles a little bit against Lotus Field. No new tricks to the deck other than Misery Shadow. Basically, Thoughtseize, Fatal Push, all the good red-black crap. Your deck's still pretty good. Kills all the creature decks. Loses to mono green. You move on. Izzet Phoenix. You finally have a prayer against mono green, you say. Still lose to Rakdos, you say. Beat up the aggressive decks. Lose to blue-white control. Same old Izzet deck. New tools? Not really. Basically, you're trying to put Phoenixes in the graveyard, take all the turns, kill your opponents with Ledger Stretchers and Phoenixes, see all the cards, take all the game actions, makes you think you're smart. Third best deck in the format. Mono white aggro, for all those of you aggressive simps in the format. Want to see a deck that makes you actually think you can play Magic? Oh, here, play a bunch of little white dorks, play a card that protects your stuff from all of your opponent's stuff, kill them as quickly as possible. Seems like a good plan. Struggles against Rakdos a little bit, struggles against Izzet Phoenix a little bit. Decent into mono green. Really the only aggressive deck that you can play and have a decent chance in the format overall. As you can grind with the Rakdos decks, you can grind with the Izzet decks, you can beat mono green, you can play mono white and have some fun, but, you know, still the same deck. Really gained a few cards like Recruitment Officer, Lay Down Arms as a removal spell, but overall, still pretty much the same deck, still the same top 5. Azorius Control. For those people that enjoy boring your opponent to death as opposed to actually winning the game, this deck is pretty good in the format. You have a pretty reasonable matchup against Izzet Phoenix. You have an okay matchup in Rakdos, especially game 1. Tends to struggle against mono green if you do not answer their cards at every single spot on the curve, and your cards do not line up perfectly, you die. You also have a pretty reasonable matchup in most of the aggressive decks because Supreme Verdict is uncounterable. Can't really be dealt with by a lot of different things unless you make all your crap indestructible. Overall, this is what you do for those of you people that like to make your opponent go Z's and win the game. But these are your modern top 5 decks for the month of December. Really not much has changed with Brother War. Moving on.